Hey folks, and welcome back to Tech with D1 DLC. It's no secret that the crew from D1 DLC were blown away at PAX by the ROCCAT booth and the peripherals they had on display. So much so that yours truly could not wait to get hold of something new and shiny. But how does ROCCAT stack up against some of the established powerhouses in the peripheral market? We take the brand spanking new Suora FX mechanical keyboard through its paces. Aimed at gaming purists, the Suora FX boasts a compact frameless design built with a durable aluminium alloy housing, mechanical keys with up to 50 million keystroke life cycle, and the big draw point of this model, a full-featured RGB illumination system with key backlighting in over 16.8 million colours. The Suora FX also features an impressive anti-ghosting matrix with N-key rollover, meaning each key is scanned in independently by the keyboard hardware regardless of other keys being pressed at the same time. Button mashing supported. The Suora FX also ticks the high-end gamer box of rapid response with a polling rate of 1000 Hz, a measure of how quickly the keyboard sends the keystroke signal to the PC and the game you're playing. 1 millisecond response time is pretty damn fast. Last but not least, the Suora FX provides dedicated multimedia function keys and 6 programmable macro keys. One of the selling points for the Suora FX is its minimalistic frameless design. As we mentioned before, it's built from a very nice and sturdy aluminium alloy housing. The keyboard isn't as heavy as some of the other mechanical keyboards, yet it oozes top-notch build quality and durability. There is almost no outer moulding on board, no garish bezels or impeding wrist rests, just a pure and simple frame with all the focus on the keys themselves. Put simply, the Suora FX walks a fine line of combining minimalism and function while still managing to create that jaw-dropping wow factor. The keys are nicely spaced out over the 43cm by 12.5cm chassis and provide simple enough access to macro and dedicated multimedia keys. With so many mechanical keyboards on the market, you can be forgiven for losing track of what boards use which switches, and more importantly, which variations of switches offer better gaming or word processing output. We cracked open the Suora FX to see what was under the hood. The Suora FX supports TTC brown switches, which won't give you quite the responsiveness of Corsair's K95 Cherry MX red switches, or as much tactile responsiveness as the Logitech G810 Orion's Roma G switches. What it does provide you with is a perfect balance between the two, making this an exceptionally good gaming keyboard without compromising the ability to type with as much accuracy and agility as you can muster. We couldn't find any discernible downside to the TTC brown switches, giving excellent in-game performance and overall responsiveness in any application. Jumping into Battlefield 1, the Suora FX handled all commands well, even in the heat of battle when the occasional button mash occurs, a big tick for the anti-ghosting N-key rollover. Responsiveness was exceptional in Assault Android Cactus, where every millisecond counts. Jumping into Star Citizen, we also put almost every key to the test, with all but a handful of keys not bound in the in-game controls, and we couldn't fault the Suora at all. With standout performances in pretty much any gaming genre, excellent typing responsiveness, the Suora FX performed admirably under just about every circumstance we could devise. To unleash the full potential of the Suora FX, you'll need to download the ROCCAT Suora software, giving you complete control over customizable lighting and effects, macros, key functions, and even combines with a companion app for iOS and Android. The software functions well with a plethora of adjustments available for the Suora FX. On the downside, the software is modular based, requiring a second download and update through the Swarm software, specifically for the Suora FX. While not a big issue in the grand scheme of things, a single download is always a smoother option. The other issue we noticed is since the Suora FX is very new, the drivers are still in their infancy and required 2 additional updates to the Swarm software and to the Suora FX firmware itself before being able to operate smoothly without disconnections and crashes. As of the current version, which is 2.6, we can safely say things are smooth as butter now. So overall, the Suora FX is a no-nonsense, sleek and stylish mechanical gaming keyboard that performs exceedingly well across any application. With the exception of some early driver issues, we couldn't fault the Suora FX build quality, style or performance. Coming in at $199.95 AU, suggested recommended retail price, it sits at the top end of the gaming keyboard category, but delivers with rock-solid performance. If you like the design and don't need or want the bulky additions like wrist rests and excessive dedicated macro keys, it's a keyboard we can unequivocally recommend to any gaming enthusiast. So thanks for watching another episode of Tech with D1 DLC. We hope to see you again next time. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button, comment down below with what you thought, and we'll see you soon.